Hey everyone, today we're going to take a look at web scraping in R. We're going to be doing an example here. We're going to be first grabbing a table from Wikipedia. And this is going to require the package rvest. The first thing we're going to do is pull in this URL, and then we're going to create the data frame here. So we're going to have to use some functions here from rvest to grab a table. So we're going to grab this table, HTML, we want to go HTML nodes. Okay, nodes, and we're going to take from the URL, so that's the first argument. So states URL, then we want to grab a table, and we're going to grab the very first table, and then we are going to do as.dataframe, because that's what we're familiar with working in. And we're going to turn states into a data frame with headers equal true. So just so you can see here, this is what we're trying to pull. So when I run this, you'll see what happens. We're going to get an error here. Now the error is this fill. Now I wanted to show it to you because it'll be better for you to explain it. So now I'm going to run this again, and you're going to see something comes up. So it's grabbing the second table now, which is the 2. So it's getting confused by this here, inconsistent columns. So if you go down to the second table, it's not formatted like that, so we can grab it. But that's fine. We can still grab the first table. We just want to go like this. Fill equals true. Yeah, and that's the thing, and that's the kind of important thing, like I've went over in other videos. Just understand the arguments you're using. So HTML, let's do nodes. So remember, you can always go to this help sheet. Okay, so now we have this being pulled in, so just to clean up a little bit, because it's pulling in that extra kind of like 2 header columns due to the inconsistencies. That's why we need to use fill. So if we want to remove that first column, it's as simple as this. Or, I mean, excuse me, first row. That's what we're removing the first row with this. So now you went from 51 observations to 50. Here I'm taking a look at the rows now, so I have the -C first row, and then the comma here separating, because on this side would be columns. So now if I click into this, there it is. And I can column names if I want. Dates. Now I'm going to clean up some of these names, because you can see that it pulls it, but it uses the same 3 names here. So if I scroll back up here, I can get these names, and we'll name it, and it'll be we'll call it good. So we're just going to go through here, state. So yeah, I mean, you can do a lot with data scraping. You know, the rvest has a lot of robust features, so it's definitely important to get used to all the functions with it. This is really just a basic introduction. So we're going to do the population. This is the municipality of it. We'll do metropolitan, metro, and then we want rank in state, rank in US, and then the notes. So another thing we're going to look at, if you want to change something, because maybe it pulls it and it's not, well, let's run this first just so you can see. So we're going to run this. Oh, you know what that just did? I ran this again, so it's removing another row. So we're going to run this. We're going to go from 51 to 50. Now we're going to rename stuff. And here we are with our name change. But say you want to order this, like it's not pulling, it's pulling it as a character. So if you want to change that, you can. We do states. So states. And then we're going to go to rank in US. We'll do an as dot integer. And then we'll do states rank in US. And then when I run this, I can click into this rank in US, and now it'll go in an order because now it sees it as a number, which you can see right here, INT. So let's do one more example. This time, maybe you're doing fantasy football and you want to look at QB data. So let's take a look. So now we want to go read underscore HTML let's grab that link, paste it in there. Let's do this. We don't need fill here, actually. I keep putting NHL, which QB data. Okay, so now we're going to pull this. Oh, it's not going to work. Forgot to do this. NFL QB. There we go. So let's run this. There we go. So we pulled in all of this data here. And then again, let's convert NFL. Let's do TDs. We're going to convert that to number here. So as dot integer NFL TD. So let's run that. Open this back up. We'll order this. And you can see right there, Carson Wentz. With only 13 games played, he had 33 touchdowns. So, yeah, there you go. This is some basic web scraping using rvest. So I hope you learned something.